Alright, I said I was gonna do some kind of analysis on Deoxys speed, so here I am. So, looking at what's happened to Deoxys, it is actually now banned. It wasn't initially a OU Pokemon to begin with. I nearly said OU battle. Jeez. Anyway, it wasn't initially an OU Pokemon to begin with. It was generally like Uber since what? I, I'm not even sure. No, it wasn't. It wasn't OU in 4th gen. It was Uber, wasn't it? I don't know if there was any. No, yeah, it was definitely Uber. It was definitely Uber. So most Pokemon that were Uber from 4th gen is now either OU or lower in this case. But anyway, I'm not talking about other Pokemon. I'm talking about Deoxys speed in general. So Deoxys speed, it's now finally got caught by the smogon Bamble, as I like to note it. Hyper offense teams doesn't seem to be work. Doesn't seem to. I wouldn't say it works, but because now with Deoxys speed being gone, it's a lot harder. A lot harder. I mean, no more smash and pass with dual screen Deoxys speed and Gorobez shenanigans or smash pass. Any Pokemon that uses smash pass, but I think Gorobez is the most convenient one to be using. So yeah, hyper offense teams, I wouldn't say gone or dead, but very much scarce. I mean, you'll have to do something else. I'm very sure there's faster dual screeners such as Jirachi. It being a steel type, it can resist a lot of the types in the metagame. There may be even faster Pokemon that can do dual screens. I might be wrong, but Jirachi first comes to mind because I generally use Jirachi as a defensive kind of Pokemon rather than an offensive kind. No more of that Iron Head 60% chance of Lynch hacks, the gay way to win, but Deoxys Speed, fastest Pokemon in the whole game. Yeah, fastest Pokemon in the whole game. Asagor is probably the second fastest on its own. In terms of base speed. Although Axelgar cannot use Light Screen and Reflect. So, yeah, Axelgar's pretty much gone. Although I don't see too many Pokemon using Axelgar, it's pretty good. Anyway, enough about Axelgar, that's not the main point of this Pokemon. The main point is the fact that what's going to happen to OU teams. So, yeah, OU teams, hyper offense teams, probably already declining as I speak. No more Deoxys shenanigans in OUs now being used in Uber. Although I haven't actually seen anyone use Smash Pass in Ubers. That probably might be a new kind of thing creeping up later on. You might see like a Deoxys speed and then a Gorobez and then 4 other random Ubers and total destruction. Anyway, enough about Uber. We're more likely going to focus on the OU aspect. So without Deoxys speed in the game, Deoxys speed has quite a good move pool. It's got a very great move pool of physical and special attacks. Moves being such as Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Hidden Power, Fire, Super Power, Spikes, Stealth Rocks, Reflect, Taunt. A very fast Taunter, as a matter of fact. Possibly the best OU lead in the whole. Well, the best previous OU lead in the whole entire metagame, seeing as it's now banned. So yeah, I don't know what other Pokemon leads will be used. Personally, I have never seen Deoxys in ages. I mean, I can't remember the last time I even seen Deoxys if I even battled one. I mean, I see quite a lot on MPO. It must be a PO thing, to be honest, because most of the usage stats are based off that. So it's probably due to PO Pokemon Online for Deoxys' banning effect or something like that, because I don't see too much on Wi-Fi. There are a lot of Pokemon that you see on Wi-Fi, and then as opposed to PO, there's a lot of different types of Pokemon there. Like Yamega was like probably one of the most used Pokemon back in 4th gen Pokemon Battle Revolution. 5th gen needs a stadium game. Please, Nintendo, bring back Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 in 5th gen mode. I will make sure you have all my money. All my money. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there. So, yeah, that just makes more room for other Pokemon to do their stuff. I mean, since when Thundurus got banned, I was able to use Milotic a lot more confidently due to the fact that I would not get hit by very hard special attacks that. I mean, there are plenty of other Pokemon that can do hard hitting electrical attacks. I mean, where's the love of Jolteon? I've never seen Jolteon since God knows when. I mean, Jolteon's a very fast Pokemon. It's got great speed. Acceptable, well, not even acceptable, it's got actually more than decent special attack. Yeah, I've never seen so many Jolteons out in the field. I mean, a Life Orb variant can do a lot of damage. But anyway, what else was I talking about? No, I was talking about Deoxys, but I've kind of fallen off my trail of thought. Just to hold on a minute. Oh boy. Okay, Deoxys. We were talking about Deoxys speed, and then we trade off to Jolteon. Then we were talking about speed, and there we go. Yeah, we were talking about Deoxys and all that. Okay, so after trading off to the Jolteon side, I don't know how Jolteon came off. I think it was just base speed. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Dragonite. I wonder what would happen if Dragonite got banned. I mean, multi-scale Dragonite is quite a pain when it's at full HP, and it often needs a lot of wish support and non-weather such as Sandstorm and Hill to make sure that its multi-scale stays intact. I mean, there are Life Orb variants as well, but I don't see the point if you're using Dragonite. I mean, Dragonite is more of a defensive kind of Pokemon due to the fact of its ability and its general bulk in general. Anyway, I doubt Dragonite will be banned. I mean, if Dragonite got banned, I would probably start to doubt Smogon's reasoning behind it. I mean, I know Smogon are one of the, you know, they should know what they're doing. And most Pokemon players do, you know, go off Smogon stats. Some don't because, you know, they think they're douches and they don't want to go by the rules. But, you know, I mean, I'm pretty tolerant with Smogon to date, even after Deoxys being banned. I mean, Thunderous, I wasn't too bothered because I don't use it that much. Escadrille, a little bit iffed off, you know, but then again, it has really good sweeping potential. I mean, really potent sweeping potential. Wouldn't exactly say it's uber stays. I mean, Kyogre would wash over it like nothing. But, you know, Escadrille's banned. We'll have to move on. If, you know, there's another time where people can debate about Excadrill, but the fact that it's banned, you know, there's no real point talking about it. So yeah. But anyway, I'm just gonna say if Dragonite gets banned, if it gets banned, then I will start to doubt. That's where my threshold starts to peel off, and I start, you know, thinking seriously about Smogon's decisions. Because if they do so ban Dragonite, then that goes over the line. But anyway, that will be it for today. I will get a battle up sometime, probably at the start of the week. I should really ought to get 2 battles up per week, but I'm kind of busy with schoolwork and all. So anyway, that will be it. I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, peace out.